杀！杀！ hand cam set up here. Also, gosh dang it, I think. All right, I'll get things up. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna get down to the. Basically, I have my hand cam set up on the floor, and and my desktop is way up here. Hold on a minute. Ooh, wait. Okay. Siri, here. Let me rejoin the bit here in just a second. Chat. Today we are going to be doing some IRL. Wait, is there an ad going on? hold on, wait for me. Okay, the ad should be over now. Perfect timing. Okay, chat. Today, check it out. We are doing some hand cam stream with our dear friend Siri Lush is going to be walking us through the process. Looks like she's mentioned that there's something with how she can display it. Let's go ahead and enter the Discord, and then you guys will start to be able to hear me better real soon here. It's gonna be a little jank, not gonna lie. You saw a sneak peek. That's what you get for showing it up early. You get to see all the behind the scenes. All right, Siri Lush, I am back. Should be able to hear me now. All right. Okay. Hey. Okay, perfect. So, chat for context, Siri's going to be your teacher.
For views like this, you gotta get out there.
Wait, can I hear? Is that an ad right here?
Ford Bronco, where pavement doesn't exist. It goes over any type of terrain.
No, wait.
Enjoy open air freedom.
Is that an ad on your screen, or is that an ad on mine?
In a full
Be more alien with Alienware.
I'll give you 1/5 of my cookies for 1/3 of your pizza. Don't lowball me, Harold. 2 tenths.
Oh my gosh, this is quite an impressive
3 tenths.
screen setup
Deal.
we got.
willingly doing fraction.
Perfect. What up, cat?
Yeah, here's the cat.
Actually. Oh my gosh,
If
wait
you
a
don't
minute.
know, this is my cat, Gilfie. She's currently locked in this room because she cannot leave the dog alone. And, oh god.
Wait, why am I hearing this?
No, cat, please. Do not cause crimes with scissors,
Hold on.
please.
I'm like hearing your screen in the back. Hold on, let me see if I have your screen open somewhere.
Oh, you're hearing echo?
Wait, hold on. Alright, I think
Back down we go.
I think chat can hear you now.
And there she bites my arm. Okay, fine. Okay. And then we're also gonna do shared
Okay,
screen
yeah, that was my
so-
fault. Okay, cool. Chat should be able to hear you now. I can see chat. I have my camera kind of together. We're making it work.
I've done a hand reveal with guys before. Okay, sorry, my hands stuck right now. I chewed them off.
All right.
Sorry, that's my anxiety playing it.
All good, all good.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
okay.
Chat, check it
I'm
out.
hoping that others will join us, but if not, then that's fine. Of course, I gotta hydrate already.
They're wanting to make sure that we're nice and hydrated. Chat, if you've never seen my hands before, surprise.
Oh my god, we get to see
It's
Coffee's
time to
hands.
drink water.
Exactly. Thumb reveal,
It's
pinky
time to drink
reveal.
water.
The
All the
whole
reveals.
hand.
It's
Oh my
time to
gosh,
drink
wait.
water.
Gosh dang
Oh
it.
wait, I don't think I can hear
It's
you.
time to
Hold
drink
up, hold up,
water.
hold up, hold up, hold up. I forgot.
Oh my gosh, did it? Lord, stop dropping so many waters.
It's time to drink water.
Holy cow.
It's time to drink water.
That's so many waters.
There we go. Now people can hear you. Sorry, I completely forgot to.
It's time to drink
put on
water.
notifications.
Why do you
I was so busy with the
It's
camera.
time to
All
drink
good. I did the exact same
Anyway.
thing to you. and your hydrates in your chat just
It's
inspired
time
my
to drink
chat
water.
just dropped 26 hydrates.
It's time to drink water.
Wonderful.
All right, I'm gonna start.
Um,
Chat, if you've never seen, this is my
It's
gallon
time to drink
water jug that I always go for.
It's time to drink water.
wait. The gallon water jug?
Mm-hmm. Look at this thing. It's tremendous.
It's time to drink water.
Oh my god!
It's time to drink water.
Like it's huge, but it's so good.
Yeah. Hello.
You fill it up
Alex.
once
time
per
to
day,
drink water.
and then you're good.
It's time to drink
Yeah.
water.
Okay. so we're
15.
gonna-
16.
And there's another Hydra. I
time to
will
drink
change
water.
it back to 700 points, guys.
It's time to drink water.
You can do what I do is like you drink a little bit and then you just put them on back burner for a little bit and then drink them later on.
True. Yeah, okay, I have to stand up and this is live, okay? So chill out on the hydrates. I do not want to keep on going pissy every single, 10 minutes. Okay? At least wait till my pizza gets here. What you did to your sweater?
Perfect.
Okay, that's the last straw. We're changing. Where did my keyboard
Quit
go?
chat before she changes it. Quick, redeem
Where's
like
my-
30
where's my
waters. Hurry, she's looking for her keyboard. Do it now. Redeem as many waters as you can. Spend every last point.
No!
Hurry, she's gonna raise the point to 700.
No!
Uh,
No!
gosh dang.
Go look at me and let... No!
They got them through.
They're getting them through!
Perfect.
Okay. Please update. Let's go.
Dang. All right, chat. You
Okay,
had your
how many
fun.
hydrates is that? Oh god. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
It's only 3. 4!
Chat, I'll let you pick the
There you
color.
go.
Type 1 through 316. Wait, it's 56? Jeez. All right, chat, type a number 1 through 56, and we'll use that color thread.
It's time to drink water.
Green. All right, we got
It's
one
time to
green.
drink
Oh my gosh, now my chat's spamming water. Chat. My goodness.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink
All right, there's
water.
5 new waters. All right, here we go.
It's time to drink water.
Ah.
It's time to drink water.
Dorp said,
Okay, I saw the picture.
Alright.
Now we're gonna bring back the tree.
It's time to drink water.
perfect.
It's
This
time
is
to
where
drink
it's
water.
important, okay? Anyway,
Exactly. Oh my
cat, I
gosh.
love my cat. It's
Oh my
chilling right now.
It's time
Lord.
to drink water. It's time to
Uh,
drink water.
so many.
I'm not gonna do shared drinks with coffee.
You're not gonna match
It's
it?
time to
Coffee's on
drink
it.
water.
Even-
No.
It's
Coffee's
time to
on
drink
its
water.
own with this one.
What if, I mean,
know,
like, what
but-
if I change the price of mine to like 2
time
points
to
for
drink
every
water.
water so they can spam like 800 of
It's
them?
time to drink water.
No, I'm not gonna do. I'm the one that's.
I'm
fixing
kidding,
the
I'm kidding, I'm
lesson
kidding,
here.
I'm
I don't
kidding.
wanna
It's
edit
time to
Sorry,
drink
sorry,
water.
sorry.
I don't wanna-
Why don't you set the foundation?
water.
Why don't you set the foundation for us? What are we doing here today? What's the vibe? What's the plan?
It's time to drink
Okay.
water. It's
I
time
got
to
you.
drink water.
Wow, they're powering through your 700.
Stop! I
They're
will
powering
edit
through
time
your
to drink water.
700 taxes.
It's time to drink water.
Oh my gosh! Now Meeple's spamming them in mine.
It's time to drink water.
Sand, good to see you. Welcome,
It's
welcome
time
in.
to drink water.
Okay, chill the fuck out, guys, please.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so
It's
My
time
what
to
we
drink
are doing
goodness.
today.
All right, sorry,
It's time to
I
drink
cut you off.
water.
It's all good. I'm guessing you're getting a lot of hydrates.
Yeah, I just got 12 more.
It's
Oh
time
my
to drink
god, guys.
water.
Can we chill? Can we chill first?
It's time to drink water.
Okay, so what we are doing today is making so basically friendship
It's
bracelets
time to
out
drink
of
water.
thread.
It's time to
Yes.
drink water.
I usually call it like hand weaving or something like that. Hand weaving bracelets. I feel
It's
like
time
that's,
to drink
the closest
water.
I can call it to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's time
Um,
to drink water.
So yeah, we got 4 string. For the start, we're only gonna use 2 string. So choose your favorite colors.
It's time to drink
because
water.
Okay.
We're gonna start
It's
easy
time
so
to
we
drink
know the
water.
basics. I will specifically choose colors that are easy to recognize. So we're just gonna
It's time to drink
do
water.
beige and red.
It's time
so
to drink
that's
water.
Sounds good. I'll be following your lead.
clear. It sounds good.
It's time to
okay,
drink
this was pretty
water.
Nice. So
It's time to
what
drink
we're gonna
water.
do first is that we're gonna get about like 5 like feet of
It's time to drink water.
our yarn, like each piece.
It's time
Okay.
to drink water.
So just
Wait, 5
or
feet?
as long as you want. Yeah.
Really?
It's time
Okay.
to drink water.
Yes. Yes. Trust.
It's
Okay.
time to drink water.
You
Okay. I don't. All right. I think maybe I have that much. Yeah, I guess I do. Probably.
It's time to drink
like
water.
you should probably
It's
have
time to
plenty.
drink water.
No, you're right. Actually, I do. Weird.
Yeah. So this is because we will be folding it.
It's time
Okay.
to drink water.
So
So
It's
3.
time to drink
you
water.
can estimate it. It doesn't matter if it's like a little bit too short or whatnot. You can always try again. This is starting out,
4.
you know.
Yeah.
But kind of
5.
get to that point where it's just like it's all over yourself.
Okay, and then just cut it.
Yeah, you cut it that, and then with the other string, you kind of match it, so you can like actually just like put it close together. So
Ah.
like you can grab that and then start pulling, and then
Okay.
you can just follow it down, so that you get around this similar length.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can put.
What do you fucking mean? What do you mean it can't be short? What do you mean?
What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Someone says, "Well, it can't be short as Siri." What do you mean?
Wow. Rude.
Rude. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm. Bro, what do you mean? Bro, I'm not. I can't really prove it, but I assure you, I am just average height at best for a biological female. And maybe a little bit taller generally because I'm taller than Honey.
There you go. Alright, I found a way to put your webcam on my screen as well so that you can see
Yeah.
your perfect version.
My yarn is-
contrasts to mine and stuff.
Right now, I'm having trouble with my yarn, so don't worry about it. You might have to get a new piece of yarn. Okay. Now with that, we have a lot of yarn, as you can see. We're now going to fold it in half so it's even. So it's basically try to find the middle and then try to like even it out so that it has like 4 parts.
Okay.
God, this is hard to keep it on stream.
Right?
Is it just going everywhere?
We're learning
And
for
I
the
don't
first time
have a
how
hot-
to how to
How to do
showcase
this
what
whole
we're doing.
thing.
Okay, so I've got one string. Let me size the other one. Also,
Yeah.
I can't mute in and out like I used to normally, so I'll try to talk to you and chat at the same time without being too annoying either way.
It's fine. You know I usually talk to chat. So basically you should have like a loop at the end. So it's basically, yeah, you got 4 strings to work with.
Okay, but I'm only... Let me get the second one here first. Hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
let me get the right size. I'm a step behind right now. Okay, so I need 2 strings that are equal length of about 5 feet.
Yeah, about 5 feet, and then you fold it, and then it should make like a loop like this at like in the middle.
Oh, right. Makes
Yeah.
sense. I'm tracking. Let me just
Yeah.
do this.
I'm a horrible explainer, guys. So trust the.
No,
I'll try my best.
not at all. I was distracted with getting your cam up on screen so chat can see. So then I looked back and I went, oh shoot, I'm behind. Okay.
Don't worry. This is why we're only starting with like 2 string basically, but technically 4.
Got it. All right, so I have my 2 strings, the right length. Also, shout out, hi Knuckle, hi San, hi Meeple, hi Blorp, hi Turtles. Good to see ya. Got everybody here in chat. I didn't know both series in my hands were so widely looked to. Turns out we were hiding our biggest strength. All right, I've got my Noctua says series, the Bob Ross of crafts. Congrats,
Let's
Bob Siri Lush.
That's a big compliment.
It is. It is. Okay, I've got my my 2 strings. They're equal length, and now I've got it bent over on itself.
Yeah, so like fold it, and so it should be like equal the same way for like all the strings, and then you can like cut it or trim it near the end because I know sometimes it's not always like
Right.
perfect. So let me know when you have that done.
Okay, hold on. Let me trim it here with my kitchen scissors that everyone is making fun of for some reason. Listen, not all of us are craft enthusiasts.
I'm using tiny craft scissors because you know what? My hands are fucking small.
And I'm using
Come at
giant
me with, like,
shears
baby
because my
hands.
hands are huge. We balance each other out. All right. I now have string that's perfectly the same length.
Okay, so now what you're gonna do... Wait, did I fuck up? No, I didn't. Okay. Now you're gonna make like a little knot, so it's basically... It's a simple knot near the middle part, so that you have like a sort of like... That made it too big, but it's sort of like a loop. This is gonna be one end of your string.
Okay, all right.
And this is gonna be like the way you can tie it to your wrist at one end.
Gotcha. All right, so make...
And then after you do that knot, we're gonna take our trusty ass tape and tape it to the table.
Ooh. Okay. Let me make this
and
knot
do as
here.
much tape as you like, because honestly, you want it secure. Because I will tell you this, there might be a chance that it will just slip through right through the tape, and it just comes right out. So you gotta make sure it's strong on there. If you even need to, put your scissors on there.
Oh dang. Okay, so make sure it goes
Put
nowhere.
a weight on it if you want. Yeah.
Okay. Let me... I do not...
It's not specifically for that, but it's fine. Now, after you tape it down, we're gonna separate the string.
Oh my gosh, this feels like high school
So,
all over
yeah.
again, where I'm like the student falling behind as all the people around me are.
Don't worry,
Dude.
Sorry, I talked too fast.
No,
I'm
you're good.
sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Just, I got flashbacks to like me being the last one taking a test, and all my friends walking out, and I'm like, "How did you guys do it so
Okay,
fast?"
Okay.
Okay, I have my
I'm
tape. My thing is taped down now.
Okay, hold up. I need to actually move it up because I think it's too low. Hold up. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because I want it to be enough because you need to see what I'm doing. Because hold up, let me put it near the camera right there. There you go. Hi, getting nice and personal up right there. Hi guys. How
Yeah.
you doing? You like my hands? That has barely any nails because I bit them off.
I'm throwing up gang signs here on stream.
What the heck? Oh my god. Okay. So basically, if you see what
dang.
I'm doing, like I separated them, so like they're apart. You can like put them as any order as you want. I try to make it so that it's like close to how it actually was, like how like it makes it a little bit easier when it's like properly done
Okay.
it. But you can like move it around if you want. If you want a different thing, it will change a little bit. There might be a little twist at the top, but honestly, it depends on how you feel about it.
Okay.
I'm a perfectionist, so I don't do that.
All right, let me get the one here in the center here. All right, I think that looks good.
Yeah, so you should have like 4 pieces.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the easy version. The next version is with like 6 pieces.
Oh boy. Okay.
Or even more. I'm not sure. I'll have to remember. So first one, you know your rights and lefts, right? We're
Yeah.
gonna start at the left.
Okay, got it.
Don't look at my screen because it's opposite.
Yeah, that's what I realized.
Yeah, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the furthest string from the left,
Okay.
and then you're gonna cross it over on the string beside it to
Okay.
make like sort of like a 4 shape. I'll try to show it as best as I can. So like you're trying to make a 4 shape,
Okay.
sort of like that. It's easier to do it for like when it's like closer to your body, but I'm doing it this way. You're gonna
Okay.
go under it now, and then you're gonna pull the string through that 4.
Uh-oh.
And then you're gonna pull it up to the very top.
Okay. Can you
This is where it gets
can you pull up my stream?
okay.
Step 1, I'm lost.
Okay, wait, you're at an ad break.
Oh wait, really? Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Oh.
should position my camera better. I'm sorry. Okay. So,
No, all good. All right.
But at least I see you on the side. So like you take the first left string,
Yep.
you make it into a 4. Yeah. And then you go under that second string with the first string.
Okay. With
So like
like this?
wait, hold up. Wait, okay.
So like
Now I'm seeing it. Okay.
like that?
No.
No?
So it's above. So first it's above.
Okay.
It's above the first string. Okay, hold on. I should have went with a smaller piece.
That's okay.
I have to do this a second time anyway. So it's up, and then you bring the string underneath the string, and then you pull it through the hole.
Oh, okay. So I go I make the 4, it goes across and then under. Across and then under. Is that right?
Yeah, basically. So let me I'll see what you're doing.
So I'm just basically making a. So here I'm going across. This string goes down, and then over it, and then through.
Okay, wait.
So I'm basically making a knot.
You're making a little knot, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Hey, hold on.
I'll bring this
Hold
up.
on. Let me reset it so you can see. Let me watch you do it one more time. Do you mind?
Okay, yeah. Okay. Bye, other string. Okay, so we take the first string.
Yeah.
We sort of make a 4.
It's time to
Yeah,
drink
yep.
water.
Oh my god, little loop. You
It's time to
bring
drink
it
water.
under
Oh, yeah.
and through the hole.
Okay, yeah, easy. Okay, and then what?
And then you pull it all the way to the top.
Okay,
And
easy.
you do that twice with that string.
Twice. Okay.
So you twice.
All right, I'm resetting. Let's see if I can do it live. All right, so goes across and then under and through, kind of like I'm sewing. I pull it up to the top. And then I go down again. Oh my goodness. Over and through.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, done.
Yay! Now you know the steps of how to complete this entire thing.
Wait, really?
So now you move. Yeah, basically. So you move that string that you just like did knots on to the side.
Okay.
So you're basically like sort of like hot potatoing it across. I guess you could say that. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway. And then you go to your next string, the next string on the list with the one that was from the end.
Okay, so let's
So-
say from left to right,
Let's-
it's strings 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I'm moving on to string number 2. Oh, Hani's in chat.
basically.
What's up, Hani?
Honey!
I remember when I made these in middle school. Well, I'm sure you did lovely. Series B, a very patient and good teacher. I am struggling, but I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
All right, so string number
basically,
2.
This is like the. Yeah. So. Hold up, I'm trying to think.
Same pattern for string number 2.
Wait, no, go back. Okay, hold up.
All right.
Let's stop. So this was the string that, like, if you look at mine, this was from here.
Yep.
Remember?
Yep.
So since since we did it on this string with the knots, we push the red one to the side.
Oh, so string number
Bye-bye.
2 goes the string that was in the middle
side.
goes on the outer edge now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Got it.
And then you take the one that was previously out the outer edge, the one that you
String number
like, the
1.
one you started with.
Yeah.
String number 1. You go to do the same knots on number 3.
Gotcha. Okay. So same one as before, and do we do it double?
Yeah. We do it double. Yeah.
Okay.
We do it double all the time.
And this may be an assumption, but are we always going to be sewing with this string?
No, not entirely.
Okay.
Trust the process.
Yep.
I'll show you what happens next.
I was jumping ahead.
Yeah.
One step at a time. All right. So then I go.
Yeah. And now you move
Twice?
string number 3 to the. Yeah, twice.
All right. Done.
Don't worry if you do it another time. It's fine. You're starting out. This is the first time you're doing it.
Okay. And how tight should I be? Like decently tight? Does it matter?
Just, yeah, decently like tied up, like at least close enough. It doesn't have to be too tight. You'll figure it out. It's kind of like similar to other crosses. Like there's like a specific type of like how tight it should be, I guess. But
Okay.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Makes sense. So do
Yeah,
I push?
and so you put that the third string to the side.
Okay. Cool.
So, but make sure to keep it in order.
Yep.
Now you take string number 1 and then string number 4 and do the same thing.
All right. Cool. Same thing one more time. Bum bum bum
Yeah.
bum bum.
And I'm pretty sure this is called like the candy swirl or something like that.
Oh, so there's different
And then
friendship patterns. I mean, that would make
Yeah.
sense.
And basically the first string number 1 should be at the very end and through all the other strings.
Makes sense. Okay. Yep. Done.
Okay. Next,
Yay!
we will go back to the left and we're going to go on string number 2.
String number 2. Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
The one at the first end on the left.
yeah. And are we doing the same
and
thing?
now we're doing the same thing all across again. And
Yay!
you just do that over and over again.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay, cool. So 2 times each time. And basically, if we renumbered them, it would be string number 1 with string number 2, string number 1 with string number 3, string number 1 with string number 4, right?
Exactly. And then it's just like your strings change each time when it's like the
It
first
resets
one
each
on
time
the
you
left.
get all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Nice. Chat, I'm doing it. Bob Ross has taught me how to sew friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
No, legit, this is kind of fun.
And you can do it as close to your body as you want. You don't really need to do like that 4 shape. It's just that you need to do like that sort of loop.
Right.
Not-
Yeah, the loop just kind of, it's visually kind of helps you know what it is you're doing exactly.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And then moving on to the
Yeah.
next one.
And then you just keep on doing it over and over again until you get to a length that you think is like perfect size for your wrist.
Dang. And does this make it like, because I'm only seeing the beginnings of it right now.
Yeah.
Does this make it longer or fatter? I can't tell.
It depending on how many strings you have, usually like the side thing is like sort of the width of it, but it makes it like sort of longer, I guess. But this is why we need like 5 feet of the string because you're using so much string
That makes sense.
to
Yeah.
make the bracelet because you're making so many knots and it just it basically. If you want it thicker, that's one where you like do more string with. That's with the 4 pieces of string, and then you fold it the same way, but this time you're dealing with like 8 pieces of string.
Oh, geez.
So it's a little bit harder and confuser because of how much string. That's why we're starting with the 4
I like that.
for right now, because it's a little bit easier to understand. Now, you probably kind of notice like this is like sort of like moving to the side a little bit.
It is, yeah.
This is where your weight sort of comes in where you can either put a weight on it to keep it flat because it will do this thing where it kind of twists on itself and then makes it like a little bit weird and not as flat as people want it, or you can use your trusty ass tape and just tape that to the thing and it will be fine.
Smart. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Sounds. Okay, let me complete one more rotation here.
Yeah.
Dude, you figured out all the little tips and tricks for this, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I've done it a few times and I learned it from my best friend, so.
W best friend?
W best friend.
How many of these do you think you made over the years?
I think I've made maybe up to like I don't do it often, so I think probably throughout my entire life it would probably be like up to 10. I don't make it very often. So, but it's a fun little thing to do when you're like making a simple
It
gift
is.
for someone.
I've done some basic sewing over the years, and I just found it was so dang relaxing. Once you got the pattern down, to just like sit there and watch a show or something like that, and make a gift for somebody.
Mine's gonna look like a candy cane. I'm gonna love it.
Candy cane pattern. That's such a good idea. Should have put more thought into. I was a little delusional, and I was like, all right, chat, pick 2 colors and we'll make it, and by the end of this we'll have like 12 friendship bracelets. Not realizing, oh wait, these take a little while.
They do. Like, soon enough, like if you become confident, you will be able to do it like a little bit more faster.
Of course.
And like it will be a thing where it's just like you can do it like while you're watching a YouTube video to do like something absentmindedly. This is why I like crafts, is because especially stuff that are like simple as like these bracelets, it's just like you simply just do it while you're focusing on something else, and it's just that
100%. Yeah. No, I did I had this one time that I got into a crafting phase. I was like, I kind of want to learn how to sew. I want to learn how to do just basic, stitches and stuff like that. And dude, I like went down a full rabbit hole with it. Like, it's like once you get started, you're like, oh wait, I can also do this. And wait, no, if I combine these things together, and by the end of it, I was making little hand sewn plushies based off of different patterns and stuff like that. Dude, it was so much fun.
Yeah, this is a little message to those who are a little bit like nervous of getting into crafts, or especially when it comes to things like sewing. Don't worry about messing it up, okay? Everyone starts somewhere. Trust me, I literally cried when I first started sewing. Like, I literally tried to sew another piece of fabric onto another piece of fabric, like in like a sort of like star pattern onto like a basic like square. I cried. Okay, it's fine to cry over your work and think it looks dumb. Okay, you're just starting out, and you will get a hang of it. It's all about like learning and practicing, and yeah, it will take time. And you will learn your materials as you go, because of course different materials tend to have different outcomes. The reason why it failed so hard is because I was using stretchy fabric over just a thick fabric that wasn't stretchy. And that's why it came out horrible. And that's and I didn't know that, but I learned that that was the problem.
That had to be refreshing to learn later, that you're like, oh, it wasn't just because I'm new to it. It's literally, or that I was like ill-skilled or something like that with it. It's like, no, literally, I just used the wrong materials.
I simply didn't know that different fabric means different types of way of sewing.
Yeah.
So, and there's always a different way to like make stuff. Like this is like a simple pattern we're doing, but you can choose like other patterns. If you look up online, there's usually a tutorial for it. I literally saw this cute heart pattern that you can do. It's a little bit more complicated though, and you will have to learn to do like the backwards for, which is basically the same thing, just on the other side and just backwards. But yeah, it depends on patterns and whatnot, but you will get the hang of it. Same thing when I'm going to be also teaching crocheting on the 3rd week of crafts, so that will be like a little bit into December, I think. And I will teach you how I was taught how to do crochet, which aka learned it all by myself.
Really?
I just picked up a crochet kit and just watching YouTube tutorials. So I will teach you that as well. The easiest thing I found, okay, do not listen to the people that say granny squares. That is boring. Okay? Do not do granny squares. Okay? That is boring and you don't want to put them all together. My recommendation is doing small little animals. The first one I did was a small little octopus. That was all. First a few times looked like absolute shit, but at least I didn't have to worry about sewing them all together.
And it's in a lot of ways, it's fun to have those first attempts ever.
Yeah. Also, now I need to look at my chat because I haven't looked at it. Sorry guys if I missed some stuff. Hi,
all good.
Virus!
They're mentioning this Siri hand cam in the top corner. Everybody's cheering.
Yep. Yippee!
I forget, did I turn on shared chat or no? Let me check here.
Yeah. And I think, what was my other craft that I was planning on doing? There we go. Now I'll make it easier for everybody. Hold on. What was my other craft?
Chat, we're all sharing chat now, so you can talk to each other. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
San, good to see you. Silver, Noctua. What do you think, guys? I'm like actually kind of sort of making something here. Siri's a good teacher.
Yeah. The next thing, cross stitch, yeah. Ooh. Don't make it complicated, guys. I'm only teaching simple cross stitch because I only know simple cross stitch.
Chat, if you want to learn how to crochet or cross stitch, next couple Tuesdays, it's going to be Siri Lush Craft Night.
Yeah.
And learn how to do all those things.
Okay, back at the thing. Okay, there you go.
My goodness. Is beautiful. Thank you, Silver. It's turned out pretty decent.
Gonna get my mouse out of the way.
Curious, you said that you decided to do the cross stitch or the crochet just out of the blue. Did like a show inspire you?
Not a show actually. It was because like I constantly like kept on going to like these little like marketplaces and like even at like Comic-Con where I am at, there's always like a few stalls that have crochet stuff.
Yes.
And I also knew that I absolutely love stuffed animals. I'm a stuffed animal collector. And like I literally have like many bags full of stuffed animals that are in like the basement. And also like I have a bunch of stuffed animals in my closet and whatnot.
Oh dang.
And so I was like thinking one day is like, what if I just made my own stuffed animals? You know?
Dang, so you were so hooked on your stuffed animals that you're like, now I want to customize them.
Exactly. Hold up. Let me grab one of my ones that I made. I made an axolotl.
I want to see this.
And also the cat is at the door wanting to leave. And this means she's going to cause trouble.
Oh, good. San, I can't believe you made me drop my controller. Wait, that was San, right? No, wait, that was Silver. Perfect. Oh, you can see cough. Yes, indeed. Check it out, Carrara. Pretty impressive, right? Pretty impressive.
You're not allowed to leave. You're being a pain. Anyway.
We got Carrara Bear in chat,
like
so Siri.
Sort of. Oh god, it's too big.
Oh my gosh, that's cute.
It's a little axolotl. I'll make sure like the send a picture or something. But yeah, those are my. That was like my second actual crochet thing that I actually mastered. The first one was the octopi, and then I went on and was like, hey, I want to make an axolotl.
Wait, you made an axolotl?
Yeah, that was an axolotl that I just showed.
Oh, it was a little zoomed in. That's what
It was very zoomed in because my camera's near my desk.
Yeah.
I can't really move it that much.
You'll have to.
I'll send a picture.
I want to see the whole thing later on. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Carrara, we got Carrara Bear in chat. Carrara, you gotta join sometime in the future for one of Siri Lush's craft nights. Learn a new life skill, or fail doing it.
Yeah.
Bear says,
Yeah.
I was gonna play Dino Blade, but decided on a chill day. Well, you know, it's a good day for a chill day. Like, we got a good. This is the perfect kind of stream for a chill day, right? Like cozy streams.
And eventually, I hope to get pizza soon.
Dude, pizza is the best.
I had some Domino's.
Ooh.
Earth will be proud.
What kind you guys getting? Like meat lovers or supreme?
I usually make my own pizza.
Dang.
Like generally like ask for different toppings.
Oh, okay. I was thinking homemade for a minute. I'm like, wow.
Nah. No. If I was doing that, I would be very irresponsible because I'm away from the oven. My door is closed at that, so I wouldn't be able to hear it.
Be very interesting.
No, but I always like we always get Domino's because that's like the closest place nearby, and
Cat is wanting to be a streaming star.
She wants to be a free cat from the office. I'm sorry, Cat, but I know you're gonna disturb the dog, and then we're gonna be mad at you.
Exactly.
Because you can't leave the dog alone because you are greedy.
Jeez. Turtle says, I like meat lovers and cheese sticks. Dude, that's a good choice. Barbara says his tummy's hurting. That's no fun.
Oh no.
No fun at all.
Jesus Christ.
What is she doing?
She's pawing at the door.
Like, all right, I've had enough of this stardom. Oh, dude. Okay, this is totally off topic, but it's like fresh in mind for me. I finally watched K-pop Demon Hunters last night.
Yes!
Dude,
Yes!
it changed my life.
It's so good!
It's so good.
I know the name throws people off, but it's so
Oh
good.
my goodness. I was like, okay, you know, like, what's this little kid's movie gonna be? And I got like the first 10 minutes into it. I'm like, it's okay, I guess, or something like that. And then like Golden hit the song, and I was like, this is really good. And then like it got emotional. There were good character development. It was a fun life message. Good combat, visuals. Dude, I loved it. I'll probably watch it again.
Heck yeah, watch it multiple times. There's even a sing-along.
Dude, I wish I'd seen it in theaters.
Yeah, because that was specifically the sing-along in there, and everybody was singing in it.
Oh wait, so it released as a sing-along? That was the... Dude, man.
So basically what happened was that Sony like unleashed it to Netflix without any like prompt.
Yeah.
And like not even in theaters or anything, or no, like barely any trailer except for one.
Well, because they didn't think it was gonna do very good, which is crazy.
Yeah. And then after it got really popular and stayed on like the top like shows and movies of Netflix for like a freaking month.
Yeah.
Or like over that, they decided, hey, we're gonna release like a sing-along at theaters so people can have fun. They don't have to do it, but if they want to sing along with other K-pop Demon Hunter fans, they can.
And boy, did they.
And boy, did they. There are so many videos online of people going to the theaters and singing along.
Man, maybe they'll re-release it someday. It'll be fun.
Well, I know they're probably thinking, because of how much success it has, they're probably going to do a sequel.
Oh, for sure.
I am scared of sequels and apparently also live action. But...
Yeah. Oh, they would do a live action, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. Oh, man.
The only thing is I'm waiting for that sequel because honestly, I need more Derpy the cat. I need the cat.
Oh, we got San in chat saying they're heading out for the night. Said goodbye to both of us. Goodbye, San.
Okay, see ya.
You have a good night. Feel free to lurk later on if you change your mind. Yeah, no, the huge hit. It'll be interesting what they do for the sequel. And how they go about that. Low key, if they were given a good budget, I think they could make a really decent TV show out of it.
They would, and like,
I just don't know if they would.
Still sad that we didn't get the official aquarium scene with Ruby and Gino, but I understand why they took it out.
Why'd they take it out?
Because they were supposed to kiss.
Why'd they take that out?
Because they thought it was probably like one of it is probably because of budget, and two, I think it kind of like it felt like Rumi and Jito got too close too soon, you know?
Oh, I gotcha.
And fell in love way too soon, and it wouldn't like hit like the betrayal would be weird.
That makes sense in the context of things.
Yeah.
I think they
But
told a
still
good story.
disappointed, though.
Yeah, disappointed, but like at least they were doing it in the spirit of we want to tell the best story we can.
Okay, fine, cat. You can leave. Just don't cause trouble. If I hear you bothering the dog, I will get you again.
Silver says, sequel's gonna be they had a child. Maybe. Actual says if they get the fan cosplayers on live action version, it might have a chance. There's a lot of ways you could make like a live action work. It's just it's so rare. It feels like me taking a basketball to a parking lot and chucking it a random direction and saying maybe it'll get in the trash can. I don't know. I've been burned so many times by live actions that it's just like I can't think of the last live action remake that I was like, wow, they blew me away with that.
Yeah, the problem with live action is a lot of the time it's just the same copy and paste from the original that has already been made, and they don't like add too many new things. Like it generally speaking, it's just like when it comes to like movies, like what we love is because they were original. They were new and they had like their own like spin off of it when it came to like Disney with their basing it off stories that made it more like fantasy sort of love for that. Yeah, and the problem is with these live actions is like we've already seen this in the animated movies, and a lot of times the animated movies are better because we already know what happened to the live action of
my goodness,
The Lion King with the barely any emotions.
Oh jeez,
Couldn't barely tell them apart.
I did not see that, but I heard things and I was just like, that's disappointing. Silver from chat says Aladdin was really good, and Noctua says Cruella was really good because it was so different. Oh, true. I heard
Cruella.
I did not see Cruella, but that was like it was live action, but like from her perspective, right?
It was about her past.
Ooh. Was she like an anti-hero or?
So basically, okay, it's not really anti-hero. Like she wasn't like exactly the best person either, but it kind of showed like a little bit about how she was like a designer and whatnot. She loved making outfits, and her what she would assume to be her biological mother was killed by this rich nasty person. And so it's like, sorry, I hit my mic.
All good.
And basically her thing is, and this rich person owns like a whole fashion line. So she basically does her entire life of like trying to get into like her inner circle, basically.
Oh.
Not completely. Sometimes she just like accidentally kind of do it, I guess, but she was trying to like figure out like who murdered them exactly.
So it started off kind of as an obsession with the murder, and then eventually morphed into other stuff. Oh, we got new hydrates in chat. You sure you don't want to join me in drinking 300 waters?
I haven't, though. Don't take my whole words to heart because honestly, I haven't watched it in a very long time. But it is.
It's time to drink
and
water.
it is like sort of like a different story.
It's time to drink water.
Past. So.
That's a neat spin on things.
It's time to drink water.
Yeah, but it basically shows like why she sort of like became a villain. Like it doesn't make like you don't like you partially
It's time to
sympathize with
drink
her,
water.
but not to like a full extent.
It's
I
time to
guess.
drink
Not
water.
enough that you're like,
Because
yeah,
she
that
was still-
justified her trying to kill the puppies. It's like, no, at the end of
Yeah.
the day, like, at
It's time to drink
the end of the
water.
day, we still need to
Yeah,
make her
like, it's
Corella.
like-
That's
It's
smart.
time to drink water.
Yeah, like it's not completely like I they didn't do too much to like show her evil side, but you can tell like in some parts she was like a total dick to her henchmen.
How dare she?
So like, how dare she?
No, I like those
So-
kind of remake spin-offs. It's a neat idea. I'm not against
Yeah.
the remakes necessarily. Like, I think there's an opportunity
Like-
that it's like you can tell the same story but with, you know, a different coat of paint. It's like, okay, if you're creative enough, you can like, I guess, almost like add to the story a little bit. If there were things in the original, like let's say Beauty and the Beast, I thought they did a decent job of an
Yeah.
adaptation, and I loved that they added the song from the musical Nevermore. It's for the Beast to
Yeah.
sing. It's like gorgeous. It's like, oh, that's a neat idea.
Oh,
There's some
Nevermore was
retelling.
my favorite song.
It
in
is.
that
It was like
movie.
really
It was actually
good.
really good.
So moments like that, I'm like, okay, I can see where a remake is decent here. The ones that are bothering me right now, it's the did you see the new Moana trailer? Moana 2?
I have been hearing about it. I have been like avoiding it like the plague. Though,
Here's
because,
the-
like I know it's just another just one-on-one
They're
copy.
well, and here's the reason why. They strayed too far with a couple of them. And so people got really mad because they went too far. But now on the flip side, they're like not going far enough, so it's just like one-to-one shots that it's like, well, what's the point? But the other issue is that it's like now the live action has so much CGI in it that you can't really call it live action anymore. Because like if you watch the
Yeah.
new Moana trailer, that's my main gripe with it, is that like 90% of it is the CGI, but it even looks CGI. It doesn't like look like live action. It looks super neon grass, all that kind of stuff. That it's like you missed out on the whole point of the live action, which is to like tell the story with a different coat of paint and maybe add element or you know shed light on, I don't know, like some of the traditional customs or something like that of the people, or you know, create some additional lore that maybe was lost that they wanted to release before but didn't have time for, like.
Yeah.
But instead, it's just like, I don't
I'm
know.
gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab my pizza, but like, yeah, like I also like the idea that like Disney almost had was like making a sort of like backstory to like Mufasa
Yeah.
and Scar, because like I found that very interesting. The only unfortunate part is you couldn't tell them apart.
So, chat, trying to read a message from earlier, but I don't have access to my mouse, so I can't scroll back up, unfortunately. But it's something I felt the Corella movie and the 100 Dalmatians felt a bit too different. Interesting. So sounds like she might have been a little bit. Got Matt on the roll, rolling in the chat. Just gonna pop in and say hi. How you doing, Matt? Good to see you. I'm learning from our very own Bob Ross, Siri Lush here. Nacho says, the one thing I didn't like about Cruella is the fact that it felt like Cruella in the movie and the 100 Dalmatians felt a bit too different. That's what it was. Okay, gotcha. That, in other words, the contrast between the two was a little different. Usually what I try to do with moments like that, when there's a retelling of a different thing, what I like to imagine for myself, and this has helped me, I guess, be a little less angry about adaptations, is that I try to think of it as if two of your friends are telling the exact same story. Where like if you went to your local coffee shop and you know your best friend there was like, dude, did you see what happened the other day? Well, hey, listen, we were cutting class and you know like we were leaving this place and we jumped over the fence and dude, they were right behind us and then like we barely escaped and dude, it was crazy. And then like after your friend tells the story, then the principal comes in and they give their rendition of the story. And they're like, your silly friends came in, and no, we were not like right behind them. We found them like an hour later or something like that. Like it's a very different perspective and told with a different narrative.
Yeah, basically what you're probably pointing at is there's two sides of the story.
Exactly.
Sort of thing. like for the easiest example for me, think of a crime scene, guys. There's always witnesses, and they have different renditions. Okay,
Exactly.
about how they felt.
They'll skew
or
the
what they
facts a little
saw.
bit. They'll emphasize things for theatrics on, especially if it makes them look good. And their story style may focus on different aspects. You know, maybe there's someone who really cares about details or deep thoughts, or there's someone who just, you know, focuses on the action. I think in the best moments,
you can
that's what remakes
also-
do.
Yeah. But I definitely prefer when it comes to like things, it's just like I don't want live actions. I want something new. If you think it's like a really good story and you want to continue and open up the story in a genuine way, make a sequel.
Right.
Okay, this is why I was like interested. It's like, oh, I want to see like the past of Mufasa and Scar. That would be good.
Yeah.
And like genuinely, it's just like sequels. I know not all of them are good, like fair, and it's always like usually sucky.
Right.
But generally speaking, if it comes from like a genuine feeling of wanting to express more of certain characters and show a different side
It's
of
time to
characters,
drink water.
that is definitely a good way
It's
to
time
go.
to drink water.
Think of Sheldon, you know, because there's like the also the side story of George that is also produced.
Oh yeah.
That went really well.
Very
Like,
good.
I really like seeing that part of it because it's like now we're except for focusing on Sheldon, we're focusing on George.
Yes.
Or Georgie. Yeah.
Georgie. And they even like changed the way that the show felt. They made it like a sitcom, which, like, if you think of how George would tell a story, he would probably try to make it more chipper along and would tell it in like if you had to choose a cinematic narrative, a sitcom makes a lot of sense for someone like Georgie versus for Sheldon, the more dramatic side of things, the like focusing on the facts and stuff makes more sense.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's like those are great ideas. Is like if you want to do a spin-off specifically of like other characters you feel like you can like express more of their story so people can look deeper into it, and then even hell go back to the original series and have that perspective of that character from that movie.
Yes.
That would probably do really well for you because like now you're trying to point out the little flaws of people from their past. It's a really good way to continue a story and make people watch the old one.
Well, and also hearing it from a different character's perspective, all of a sudden you can get information that you may not have been privy to. You're like, man, like this one character was such a jerk. Why were they such a jerk all the time? And then, you know, they do a behind the scenes of that character and you're like, holy cow, this person was barely holding it together and went through so much trauma and pain that this other character never got to see. No wonder they were such a jerk at times because they were, you know, sacrificing so much. It's like an opportunity to do that.
It kind of reminds me of that one Star Wars movie that was like before the events of like for like not the prequel movies but the actual like main storyline.
Is it called like Andorra
like,
or something?
It won a Republic 1.
Yeah. I know the one you're talking about. It's
Yeah,
like right after the third movie.
Loved it.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it because it showed before the call for from Princess Leia.
Yes.
Or is it Princess Leia? I'm not completely sure. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. Apologies.
It was. No, you got it right.
Okay. Oh my god, my cat now wants to come in. You just wanted out like 20 minutes ago, cat. My cat is silly.
She wants to be the center of attention. I don't think she wants to be in or out. She's like, I just want to be the star.
Yeah, like she's having zoomies right now though, so she's like running around. I bet if I open my door, she's gonna run.
Do it. Silver and
She already
enjoy
ran
the lurk.
before I made it to the door. She already ran before I made it to the door.
It's like, no, yep, she just wanted you to pay attention to her.
Yeah. Silly cat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like those stories because first off, it's a new, unique perspective. It's a completely different story than just copy and pasting it
Right.
on something else. And it's just like, that's what we want. We want new stories. be it from old characters we already know or just completely new characters.
100%. I think it really comes down to the root of what's the story you're trying to tell here. Like, what's the
Yeah.
what do you want the audience to walk away with? Because, like, for example, a lot of people are complaining right now about Toy Story 6 or 7 or whatever it is right now. And
there's a point where there's too many movies.
exactly.
I'll
It's like,
agree with
oh, come
that.
on, there's so many of it. There is the piece that absolutely, like, from a budgeting standpoint, the theater is taking, I forget what the stats were, but basically I think it's like 50% or more of their movies, they basically try to make them safe calls, that it's like it's a sure thing, that it's like, listen, as long as we don't totally screw this up, we know this movie is going to make money. And it doesn't have to do amazing, but it has to ideally it would do really good. It's like, do you want to, like, if you're betting your own money, do you want to bet it on, you know, this random movie you've never heard of before, or do you want to bet it on Toy Story 7 that you know people are going to go watch? It's like, well, of course we're going to do Toy Story 7.
Yeah.
And
The
like,
thing is, like, when it comes down to it, it's just like a lot of the times it's what people really appreciate this, like when it like first came out, when Toy Story, is because it was a completely unique idea at the time, and it was something new to watch. And now it's also was like made with a lot of love and a lot of dedication.
Yes.
And now that there's more movies out, each time that you can tell, it's just them trying to get a good money.
Right.
Get the bank.
You're like, wait, hold on. Like, what was the point of this? I think so far, Toy Story's been the one that I feel like, at least for me personally, every time that they've done one of their sequels, they have done a good job at telling a unique story. So even though it is a little like, okay, really, again with, you know, Toy Story or something like that, it's like each time they've done a sequel, they've the intention behind the story itself isn't just the same. Like, it's not Woody for the third time wanting to be the center of attention toy or something like that.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, let's
But I feel like
explore something new.
I think Toy Story is at like its limit, because now I think what wasn't like the plan is like now their new child is now grown up and now has to deal with the fact of like not playing with toys anymore or something like that. Like,
well,
it's literally the same thing that happened in one of the other movies. It's just like there's a point where it's like you're now saying the same story over and over again.
Yeah, there is a possibility. Let me. What is it? I have two thoughts.
Back to Star Wars with the last series.
Oh my gosh, yeah. If they just rehash, there is a world, like, based off the teaser trailer that I saw so far. There's two places it could go. One, it could be an absolute just rehash. And if they do that, I'll be very angry. If all they do is make Bonnie, the new toy is the iPad, and you know the main character kid wants to be the center of attention. Basically, the iPad is Buzz. But there is a world where they have an opportunity to tell a deep story, which is in two parts. One is. You remember at the end of did you see the last movie, the fourth one?
I don't remember. It's all become like a blur for me. I haven't watched the Toy Story series forever.
Toy Story 4 is one of my favorite movies of all time. It makes me cry like buckets every time I finish. Because it's about retirement. And for people transitioning to the grandparenting years. And that's kind of how Woody and Bo Peep are trying to kind of figure out. The next story that they have an opportunity at the end of the movie, and this isn't a big spoiler or anything like that, but Woody gives his sheriff badge to Jessie, and making, because she's the favorite toy, so he's basically giving her the opportunity, or passing on leadership. So he's retiring officially, and she is stepping into the new role. And my hope is that what they do in this next movie is they tell a story that we haven't heard yet.
I'm just gonna have my food now because I'm hungry.
Welcome to the ASMR stream now.
Yeah, sorry guys. I just got Domino's, so I'm like, we're just gonna.
Chat, this stream is sponsored by Domino's. Use hashtag SiriLush at checkout for 12% off.
No, not actually.
Oh man. Yeah, true. I probably should. Not actually. Okay.
Not actually, we're not sponsored by Domino's.
Yeah, someday I'll get hashtag. What is it though? Okay, so there's an opportunity though with this new Toy Story for them to tell the story of what it's like to be a new leader and the struggles of that, because Jesse's going to be stepping into the role of leadership. And you know how like so many times people are like, if only I was running this company, or if only I was X, Y, or Z, or if only I was in charge, it would be so much easier. And then you step into that role of leadership or manager role or whatever it is, and you're like, this is a nightmare. I hate I hate managing people. People are dumb. They're not showing up for their shifts, all that kind of stuff. It's like, so there's an opportunity for them to tell a story about young leaders. Because it can be very easy. She's like, Woody always did X, Y, and Z, so we're gonna do it this way. And then you find out why Woody always did it X, Y, or Z, and you want everyone to sing Kumbaya, and then you realize, oh, part of being a good leader is making decisions that not everybody loves. Because you can't make everybody happy all the time. And so then like the pain of, being the one everyone hates, but you're trying to do the right thing, and then messing up and that kind of thing. And then there's an opportunity for Woody to take on the role of like grandpa mentor that she can come to at some point. And he's like, well, I don't have all the answers, but I do have this. So there's that. But there's also the flip side of it is that they're going to be dealing with the iPad. And I think Bonnie's going to be the same age roughly, or they could have her. And that is a new challenge, is that how do, quote, toys compete with an iPad? And it's, iPad's kind of taking over imagination and such. How do you compete with because before, like with Buzz, it was like, well, there were other toys. Buzz was the star, but other toys were playing with it. With the iPad, it's like it replaces all toys. So you can basically, there's an opportunity to tell those two stories at the same time, and, let the audience walk away. There's also a world where all they do is make the iPad the news Buzz Lightyear toy, and it's the exact same story, just told from Jesse's perspective. It's like, who knows? But my hope is that they tell a story that changes people's lives.
Also probably tells people that iPads are not exactly a good way to distract your kids.
Definitely not. It's good for them to know how to use technology, but you also fry their dang attention circuits at a young age.
Like especially when it comes to YouTube videos and whatnot, especially of the kids shows that are on YouTube, they tend to be very, very like it feels like it's just a full load of just stuff happening every single second. There's no pauses or anything.
Oh yeah.
It isn't like, and it just like it gives too much information to a child. I like, for me, I grew up with Lego games.
Yes.
3 hours max playing Lego games.
Lego games were the bomb.
Okay, that was my entertainment.
I played those games a lot.
Other than that, it usually came with toys,
Yeah.
Play with toys. Mostly My Little Pony. Or doing crafts. Mostly art.
Well, and having those opportunities for kids, it's so important for them to learn to use their imagination. Because if all you do is receive entertainment, then you don't kind of learn how to come up with, like giving a kid a paintbrush or something like that. It gives them the opportunity to go, well, what am I supposed to paint? And it's like anything you want. And so like learning to stretch that muscle, that's how you get the amazing artists of today, is that they've had that opportunity to exercise that muscle from a young age.
Yeah, and I don't blame the kids at all
for
this, because I understand that it's very like eye-catching with every video you watch. Like,
for sure.
Trust me, I literally doom scroll on my
Same.
phone every now and then. But I definitely will say this is partially, mainly a parental problem. I know that people are stressed out when it becomes parents, but there is a point where it's just like, yeah, you're gonna deal with tantrums. That's the point of kids. They do have tantrums.
Yup.
But that was because that's the only way they can communicate. If you're only communicate, like the only way you're stopping is giving them what they want, especially an iPad for them to like give them all the brain stuff from that.
Mm.
It's like you're not teaching them patience.
Oh.
And also you're teaching them like oh, they could get whatever they want or something, or that you will ignore them.
Right. Now that's a hard lesson to learn, and 100% agree with you that it's not the kid's fault, and you're not blaming the kids, you're not blaming the parents, and saying, and there's a very real reality that you need to kind of learn a healthy measurement for both. But it's like, yeah, you
like
can use
giving,
these
like,
things, and you don't want to use them 24/7.
Yeah, you like. I think a lot of when it comes to a lot of parents, I think they need to also learn about like time management with those iPads. Like, give them like only a few hours on it.
Right.
Like I'm saying, like 1 to 2 hours, so that they know how to like. It's one of the ways to also like properly manage their time as well.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, they're gonna grow up to adults as well, and they need to learn this as well. They can't always be on their phone or on their tablet every single moment of every single day. They have to learn either they're at school or whatnot. They have to pay attention in class, in high school, in a workplace or in college. They got to learn those skills eventually, and usually the best way to do it is to start implementing a routine.
Yep. Routines are so important.
Or a reward system. Okay? And like, I remember my like the little things I did, like with little chores. Like we had like a chore chart.
Yeah.
That's a good way to start. Having them do little chores so that they can earn a reward.
Yes.
Like how, like for me, it's money. Getting like $1 for like every time I went to school because I was really bad at going to school.
Well, but hey,
like it was that bad.
But that paired a good reaction or a positive emotion with when you overcame a negative one, and served you better in multiple ways of life. Dr. Wolf from chat says,
yeah, it's not.
My gosh, parents who do exactly as their kids ask whenever they say, whenever they throw a fit, makes my blood boil. Yes, that can be frustrating. I feel bad for those parents that it's like, and I'm not like, you know, neither of us are trashing parents who are struggling or going through those things. What we are saying is that it's like,
it's hard.
Oh yeah.
And you're literally thrown at it like a kid is thrown at you once you have that kid. 100. And you can't completely know what you're gonna do to parent them, because there's many different ways how to parent. How you were parented probably is not the right way you want to go. Usually there's not like a step-to-step manual of how to parent. It really depends on your situation and your kids.
Yes. Their personality, your personality, their environment, their interests, what's going on in life. It's a lot to manage. You do me a quick favor, all the dang hydrates making me gotta pee crazy bad. Can you chat with chat for a little bit? I'll be back.
For sure.
Shaw! Get down!
Anyway, hi chat. Give me a second. I was just eating some nice bread. Garlic bread. I guess life is pretty decent so far. Yeah, it's been okay. It's been okay. Okay. We can continue on that conversation about parents. Like, totally understand that there's a lot of situations that causes for different things to happen, especially if you're like a single parent. Like, I totally understand that there is a lot of things you can't do with your kids because you're so busy trying to make sure they have a good life, but also that you're financially stable, and that tends to lead to a lot of things of like trying to distract them. But there's definitely times where you definitely need to teach your kids good lessons that will be stuck in their head, especially when it comes to being nice to other people, you know, because you know, like the classic thing of like a person like has their child like kicking out a seat behind an adult and they're telling them to stop, and then the parent proceeds to not do anything. Yeah, that's when you need to teach a lesson, and you need to genuinely I think the problem is a lot of people make that excuse. Oh, they're just children. They're that excuse is not gonna happen for very long, guys. You gotta teach them eventually. And it's to the point where it's like you have to teach them, or the people around you are gonna teach them, because there's a point where people cannot say things, and it can land your kid into like big trouble, especially if they're like in school and whatnot. So yeah, but totally understand situations and whatnot. It's definitely a hurdle that many people have to go through, but in the end, it's just generally don't give an iPad every time to a kid if they're fussing. Okay, it's not the number one way. Get them an Xbox, get Lego games or something like that. That will help. Teach them how I was raised. Lego games for like 3 hours. Welcome back.
Thank you. I agree with that sentiment. I'm curious, which Lego games did you have?
Ooh, Lego games?
Yeah.
So, I think we had a lot of Star Wars Lego games, actually, because my dad and brother were big fans of Star Wars.
Yes.
My mom. I had like a lot of Harry Potter games.
Lego Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter. I especially love playing those. They're the classic Batman games.
Yeah.
We had a lot. Do you remember Lego Dimensions?
I do. I never got to play that one, but it looked awesome. It had like Portal,
yeah,
Doctor Who, The Simpsons, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I had that as well. There's that. There was also God, let me think. Marvel games. A lot of Marvel.
Oh,
games.
right.
We all love Marvel.
Yes. Back
Used
in
to
the
play that
golden
all
age.
the time. Yeah. Man, I like when we got like the recent Star Wars game that came out like a couple of years back. I was so confused because it actually had voice acting.
Yes. Like,
and
wait, people
like,
talk?
Voice acting?
At first, I was like
It's
kind of
just
mad
very
about it. I was
surprised.
like, no, this is kind of weird. And then I was like, wait, it actually is kind of good. Like,
It's the same way of like hearing of Link talk.
yes.
And then you realize Link did talk in the show, and it was like, what?
Dude,
He was a pervert?
But did you see they leaked the new what is it? The live action Zelda movie like actors?
Genuinely, I am so happy for it because it genuinely does look good.
Yes.
And I've heard a lot of things like it's saying they are like sort of like putting it like all different Zelda games together basically, and from that. And Zelda has a bow like she used to, like our queen.
Yes.
God, I'm a big fan of Twilight Princess, so like her having a bow and being hot, I absolutely love that Zelda so much because of the bows. Like her, like literally is able to defend herself like the queen she is.
Yes. Dude, the whole Twilight Princess movie, I'd be down if they just made the movie off of Twilight Princess. But the fact that it's its own thing is going to be so good.
It will be.
I wonder which game they're going to base it off of. Like probably
I know they're
Ocarina of
basing it on
Time,
a
right?
bunch of things. They're basing it off of a lot of things, actually. They're making like their own new thing.
Really?
With the movie.
I like
think
that.
so, yeah.
It could be cool. I'd be down for either, honestly. I think it looks promising. I really hope they don't screw it up.
Definitely.
But yeah, no, I feel like they cast
so well with
it very
choosing
well.
The actors.
Yes.
Oh my god, they actually look like the characters.
And thank goodness they didn't just grab random Hollywood actors and be like, now you're Zendaya as Zelda and I don't know, Tom Holland as Link or something. Which still would be cute, but come on.
They already have Spider-Man.
Exactly.
And they're their own actors. They don't need to be in every single movie.
Yeah. Have Chris Pratt as as Link. And
oh my god.
And wait, what's his name? Jack Black as Ganondorf.
Yeah, and I think those might be like relatively like new actors actually.
Yeah,
I'm not fully sure, but I think they're new.
which
Which is amazing because they're actually giving more opportunities for new actors.
exactly.
Which I love because I want to be a new actor one day.
Do it. What was it when
I'm working on it.
when I attended film school? It was so dang fun learning about how they would go about casting and like tips that you could use for as a director. Took a couple directing classes, and we had to like we would take people from the acting classes that were going for their acting degree, and then we would test out basically being a director for these new actors. And it was really interesting to see which directors could, like, sometimes you get a really good director with a really bad actor that was still able to get a phenomenal performance because they were such a good director. And then vice versa, sometimes you would have a really bad director, but the actor would be so good that they'd be able to compensate. It's so neat to see.
Yeah. Like, my possible in for being an actor is probably from one of my contact friends, because I did do, like, film study, basically, in high school. Ooh. And, like, I was, like, one of the main people that, like, opted to act in each skit.
Dude,
But
nice.
I had one of my friends that was really close into that class, like, really want to be a director and whatnot. So, I might have my in.
You might have your in.
Once I finish college.
Carrara Bear in chat says, you got this, Siri. I'll watch a movie starring you. And
oh my god.
Noctua says Chris Pratt being Link would be the funniest thing ever. Not a good idea, but amazing. It would be. It would be, honestly, if they just did a straight up parody. Well, it sounds like you've already got the makings of an audience. Heck, I'll go to your premiere if you become a world-class actor. I mean, in a lot of ways, that's kind of what we get to do by streaming, right? Is that you get to, like, because it is a stage in its own way. It's different, but
that's probably why I do streaming, is because, like, I have fun with it and I love doing, like, silly stuff, especially silly voices.
Yes. See, that's one of my favorite things, is like to play a game that has
and I love being dramatic.
What do you mean being dramatic? When have you ever been dramatic? I can't think of a single time.
I don't know.
No, it is so fun that at any point you can just do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Like, I know a lot of people, our actors start off with, like, little skits from, like, small little directors.
Yeah. Dude,
you know, probably the unpaid stuff, but I generally want to do that because usually most of the time they have, like, really silly ideas and I love it.
Dude,
they're very interesting ones.
On that exact same note, did you see the recent Hunger Games but better movie that came out?
I have not.
Okay, so you probably recognize this actress. She's her name is Grace something, and she's been doing skits on Reels for a couple years now, and they're very similar to like old Vine kind of content, like the Thomas Sanders crowd, all that jazz. But they ended up creating a whole.
I love Thomas Sanders.
Oh, he's so good. They ended up basically creating an acting group in college, and they created a couple of social media accounts that they all together then would post like a well done skit that was, you know, like relatively cinematic
I
quality.
Know what you mean.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Is it like the people that do like while they're in school, like in
yes, it's her. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that's them. I love their stuff.
They released for her birthday a complete remake of the Hunger Games, where they filmed it over like 3 days, recreating the entire movies. Yeah, Noctua in chat says it's called The Hunger Games but better. And I've only seen clips of it at this point, and it looks phenomenal. Like, there's a mix between, because they're actually decent actors, but it's like, it's that perfect blend between like Vine silliness and like actually good acting. And it's like cinematically shot too. And it's like an hour and 15 minutes. They did their own premiere. You got to check it out. You probably love it.
I already do love their work, so I'll definitely watch it.
Definitely. I got to sit down and watch the whole thing at some point.
But I definitely do want, like, I know that's probably one of the things is doing like silly little skits. I do really want to get into that, but because I'm so nervous being in front of a camera now recently,
True.
like especially if I'm like posted it on YouTube, because I'm so used to just like showing it to a class
Yes.
only, and not like to the entire world. I'm a little nervous because I don't want my face to be out there, but also you can't have your face out there if you want to be like a in-person actor, unless I choose voice acting, which I would love to do.
There you go. That could
That is
work
my
too.
number one thing that I want to do.
Dude, voice acting would be.
Voice acting agencies, please hire me.
Hit me up. Hit me up. I did
For real.
I did some. I think I mentioned before. I've done a couple years of voice acting, just through like Fiverr gigs and stuff. It was very fun. Like you just get random scripts and all that kind of stuff. You could definitely make a go out of it. Though some of the stuff that I auditioned for was not fun. Like the most basic of intro stuff. Wonder if we can react.
I always go to like oh.
I haven't done very much React content. Noctuo just dropped the movie The Hunger Games, but better in chat. It's on YouTube. I suppose if we like, if either one of us watched it, but like, isn't the rule you have to like react? You have to like pause it every so often and like link it?
Yeah. I think when it personally for me, I'm not gonna ever do reaction stuff because I'm literally a PNG tuber. There's not much reaction going on.
That's kind of my thought too. Yeah. I don't know.
Like, and I don't want to rip people off by simply having a little me at the side of the screen and just like pausing every minute. It's like, oh my god, that was insane.
Yeah. No, you definitely want to add.
I don't want to be. Yeah. I just generally like watching videos like on my own to enjoy it. Generally.
True.
I feel like reacting to it just forces me to do too much stuff to actually enjoy it. So.
Right.
I'll let the professional reaction people do it.
Yeah, no, they could definitely be the type that you're like, if I have to pause every 30 seconds in order to like, keep it react, which I totally get. It needs to be slightly transformational work, and at the end of the day, you want to honor the artist, like in that kind of thing. But if you don't have a lot to say about a particular topic, it's like probably don't watch or react to that particular piece.
Exactly.
Especially if you feel you're like forcing a reaction. You're like, oh, that's so cool. You're like, it was all right. Like. Carrara Bear in chat says surprise coffee cup reaction. Yeah, I just switch between two PNGs. Noctuo says, I think anyone could do it without a face cam as long as you add in your own words. But if it's not fun for you, you don't need to do it. Yeah, 100%. There's ways to do it.
Yeah, that's why I like it. Yeah, there's probably ways that you can do it with just a PNG model or nothing at all, but still, it just feels like
gotta add some serious like commentary. Yeah.
Yeah, like I've seen some reaction people, like a lot, like most of the ones that I usually watch do add some serious like actual stuff into it.
Definitely.
Like who is it? Danny. That one guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, that narrows it down.
Danny, something. Motto? I think last name Motto or something like that. Close to that.
Maybe.
There we go. Yep.
Danny Motto.
Motto. Oh, Motto.
Well, it might be Moto. I don't know. Noctuo, thank you.
Huh?
Always on top of stuff like that.
I think that's the right person.
Yeah, I watched.
I find that he generally does add some like more information into some of his reactions.
Definitely. I find myself watching quite a bit of React content. Like I'll find the original video, and then I'll see that one of my favorite streamers also watched the video, and then I watch like their reaction. And then I see another one of my favorite streamers watched it, and so I'll watch their reaction. Kind of like what is it, when they stream a game or something, you kind of want to see everyone's approach. game is different for sure,
Yeah.
but
When it
even
comes to games, I think it's a little bit easier when it comes to games because you're actively playing it.
definitely.
So there's definitely different like decisions you will make in that game.
Yeah. When seeing how they approach
And
it and
so-
how many
and
times they failed, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. When it comes to videos, it's kind of harder because you're not exactly playing the video, like you're not exactly like in it.
Right.
So like and controlling it, it's just like it definitely does feel different.
Well, and I think in the worst forms of it, it can be people just straight up ripping off the creators. That it's like all they do is you hit play and you just, said one word every 5 minutes or something like that, and you're technically getting away with it. But I think in the best versions of it, you got people like you were saying with the Danny guy that are like adding a new context and oftentimes spotlighting stuff that would have been hidden forever. It can be a great way to boost videos that never would have seen the light of day.
Yeah, like I find that Danny like does a lot of things where it's just like specifically the Booger Stray Dogs reaction because I absolutely love the series Booger Stray Dogs. A fun little fact about me. Like I love that he also like took like a somewhat of like a literature English class like probably when he was younger in high school and whatnot, and he remembered one of the things that he has beef with one of the books that were based off a character. It's just like the Scarlet Letter. I hate that book. It sucks.
Like a 7-minute rant on the Scarlet Letter.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Because Booger Stray Dogs is all about like different authors, but as anime people.
Ah, okay.
So, and usually their powers are based off of books, so that they wrote. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You think you'd ever write a book?
A lot of references. For me?
Yeah, you're a very creative person. Like, you know a lot about story, you know about acting.
I will tell you this. I have tried when I was in grade 6 to 8.
Okay.
I have tried to write a book.
Mm-hmm.
It's shit.
Wait, you're saying you tried once and it wasn't good? What are the odds? Like,
what are the odds? I generally don't think I will be able to do that sort of thing again because, like, generally that was just a whole lot of like younger me brain rot. That was just putting it into like words. Like, I genuinely think I was surprised because I made like 21 pages.
Oh, jeez.
Of like this idea of like one of my OCs, like edgy OCs, the classic edgy OC story is like their parents are dead, their friends are dead,
oh jeez,
their whole tribe is dead.
Everyone dies. Is this your?
Everyone dies. Their kingdom died. Their enemies died.
Like whoa.
That's basically how I can tell about the story, basically. Just, everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead and gone.
But yeah, I don't think I have that much, like, motivation to make another book, like, in an idea. Like, I definitely do have ideas. And I've written down beautiful ideas that I really want to one day make it into reality. But I just don't seem to, like, be fully motivated to do that. That's why I probably choose art most of the time to sort of convey that in like still images.
I gotcha. So, yeah.
But like I swear I do have good stories in my head. It's just that I only decided to write a book when I was in grade 7 and it just went off from there.
No.
And then it stopped.
No, you're right. Like unless you're
it would really ruin me, I guess.
Unless you're like super pumped to write, it's definitely not for everyone because like you might you start writing, like you might get a little surge and you're like, let me write something, and then like you get 1,000 words into it and you're like, okay, starting to run out of steam here, what else do I want to add? Then you get to work 5,000 in and you're like, okay, I think I've said what I need to say.
I will say there is a huge likely that I still have the doc for my own story that I made.
Future stream.
I think I definitely.
Dude, a future stream where you read it
Guys,
on stream would be so good.
It would be so funny, guys. Do you want to stream of me reading my most embarrassing story I've ever made?
Yes, the title alone. reading a book
Oh my god.
from that I wrote as a in high school.
Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure, like, hold up. Let me see if I could find it.
Yo, wait, can you?
I could probably find it because I know that I put like it in like a whole thing, yeah.
Not what I said.
Hold up, let me
Just got an ad
see.
for coffee grinder with 42 seconds. Sweet, yeah. Use code coffee at checkout for 67% off. That is hilarious though. That
Oh, there it is.
personalized
There's
it.
the folder.
Oh, wait, really? No way you found it.
So this is how you can really tell it's an edgy one. Guys, guess the title.
Oh my goodness. I have
Guess
no
the
idea.
title.
I have no idea.
Think of like the edgiest stuff ever. Just think.
Me and my gang take down the teachers.
Oh, it's called Scars Can't Heal.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, go for it. You don't have to, you can save the whole thing for another proper stream later on, but give us like one line that's exceptionally cringe.
Probably the first line.
Let's hear it.
I know this is like all the characters are wolves
Okay.
in this, but think of warrior cats. There's gonna be like probably like somewhat warrior cat terminology. God, I'm gonna feel so embarrassed reading this. No, I was fucking in middle school. I was in middle school, guys. I am out of high school right now.
Yeah, this was like years and years ago, like 2 years ago, guys. Let's be real.
And trust me, I went back to these old OCs and have changed like their story completely. Oh god, I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
Let's hear it.
This is the first fucking like sentence / paragraph. Literally 2 lines.
Oh boy.
Chapter 1, Forced Regrets. The feeling of water dripping through the thick fur, the fire that grazed soft skins, when the blood from paws dry up and stains them with a dark red, as the sight of 2 dead parents burned deeply into the daughter's eyes.
What? That's so tragic.
That's the start.
Oh my gosh.
That's your snippet, guys.
That wow.
That's your snippet.
Chat, continue over the next couple of weeks to remind Siri that she must do a full stream dedicated to reading the entirety of the draft.
I have to do it. I have to clip it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my permission. I know it's so cringy.
Dude, it's so good. The scars can't heal.
But no, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 22 pages.
Wow. 22 pages. That's.
And so many spelling mistakes. Oh my god.
Is it double spaced or single spaced?
It's barely spaced.
Oh my gosh. So it's like it's basically double that with the amount of
yeah.
the margins.
Okay, it's technically 21 because like I stopped at chapter 3.
Oh my gosh.
Here's another sneak peek of the second chapter. Hold up. Chapter 2, Wildfire. That's the name. There you go.
Wildfire. Dude. Oh, but all right, chat. Tune in on the 25th, Christmas Day, to hear the full reading of Siri Luscious.
Oh my god.
It's her Christmas gift to all of you.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I think that that's my issue, is that like if I ever tried to write something remotely serious, is that I'd immediately, all I could do is feel like it was cringe. Like if I was even trying, I'd be like, no.
I even tried to rewrite it, like, and my friend who was helping me edit it literally says on the rewrite, "Wow, we're 2 minutes in and the grammar's already shit."
Okay, I have a request
and this
then.
is back when still in middle school.
When you read it, you have to read
Oh,
it
okay.
as written. So if the grammar
Yeah,
says
I'll do
it,
that.
yeah, you got to read
I'll
it like that.
There is also, in fact, a second one.
No, what? You have a
There's
sequel?
a second book. There's another book. This is based off like some sort of past. I think I was so into like watching this one streamer that I put them in it. That's more embarrassing, so we're not gonna do that. And plus, it's barely written. There's barely even a chapter. We're just not gonna.
You could just, you know,
But no, I was
replace the one person with a random streamer, you know? Throw Hani's name in there instead.
Oh, Mr. Coffee, I guess.
Oh my
Mr.
gosh.
Coffee.
It depends on what kind of a story we're telling here. Sounds like my
mentor, and it's like a mentor.
So I die like 2 minutes in. Got it.
The main character.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to be that character. Oh man. Mr. Coffee was always a sleazy type of individual. He would walk down there to the Broadway Boulevard and kick puppies. It's like, what is this? Based on a true story. No, it's not. Oh man. Dude.
What? So there is in fact, so the original character, if you go look at like my Toy Story, I have like a link tree. This character is actually in my toy house, but the name has changed to Ellie. I'm pretty sure I have showed Coffee this character before.
Okay.
I'll send you a picture of it because I'm pretty sure you'll probably remember. Hold up.
Let me see this.
There you go.
Ah, I do remember this character. Can I show chat?
So, yeah, you can show chat.
Okay, here you go, chat. Check it out. Boom. Try not to show my own reflection in the thing. All right, there's the character.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the main character, everybody. Just think of a pup, though, without all the scars, basically.
It fits
we'll get to the scars later.
The emo lone wolf perfectly.
It looked completely different in my mind years ago. Like, this is actually a more tame version.
My gosh.
Of the character. It was more cringeworthy. This is actually the upgrade.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure I've also showed you my demon art with like the old design.
Here's the thing. After you finish your reading, which has been confirmed as a stream on the 25th, everyone mark it in your calendars. I challenge you next year to rewrite it into a serviceable book to the public.
No!
And
okay, I'll post it on like okay, here.
Do a book signing tour.
I'll post it on I'll post it on a social media.
Oh my gosh! Make a Reddit just for it. Make a little fandom.
Print it out. You can print it out, and then if I ever do like TwitchCon or whatnot, you can come up to me and ask me to sign that.
Dude,
shit.
perfect.
And I'm gonna look so embarrassed at you. It's like, how do you have?
Oh my
this?
gosh!
It's like, oh right, I shared it to the internet.
Chat, stand by for your copy coming in 2026. Available everywhere for the low cost of $39.99.
And it will be originally from all the bad Reddit that I used to do.
Oh my gosh.
Trust.
Dude.
Because, yeah. So, originally the name of Ellie was like Fire Eclipse. When she was a pup, it was Fire Shadow.
Oh my gosh. The names.
It's such
so on point.
cringeworthy names. It was. This is my emo phase, guys.
I can tell. you lean full into it. Otoa says this is the greatest idea that has ever been thunk. Agreed.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, shift
but like
stage
these
for
are
a minute.
genuine, actual paragraphs. I'm surprised how much I wrote. Like, how many word? What's the word count?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Words, 10,015.
Holy cow! You had a lot to say.
That's how I did.
Dang.
And that's only like worth like 21 pages-ish.
Okay, question. I think I've made the bracelet long enough. What do I
Okay.
do?
Now, once you've like finished your last row that you want to finish, you can take it out of the tape.
Okay.
And don't worry, it won't come loose because it's very tight.
Okay.
And then you can just wrap it around your wrist. I
Okay.
don't have the video up, sorry guys. And then you could just like sort of like tie it through the hole at the very top. It makes it a little bit easier, sort of thing. Like you can like pull it through that, and then you just do like a little like slip knot, so it's not exactly like you can't take it off or whatnot. And then you could cut off the extra bits.
It may be a little short.
You can tie it on.
It may be a little short, but I think this is as
It's
far as
fine,
I
it's
can
your
go.
first one.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I made mine a bit short, but that's fine.
All right, chat. I'm doing it. I'm releasing it from the tape. Partly because my seat here is a nightmare, sitting on the floor, bent over. Like, okay. All right, let's see what we got.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how to tie it on.
Okay,
You
so
say like professionally, I just do it.
so just any old thing will work.
But the problem is that because I just do it, I can easily slip out my hand because my hand is so tiny,
Lucky.
and it's like literally the same size as my wrist. So I probably don't recommend that. Try to like make like something where it's like an easy knot that you can like untie it quickly,
Gotcha.
like a slip knot
I don't know how to
or
do
something
slip
like
knot.
that.
Oh my gosh, I may have made a ring versus a bracelet.
Back in
Look at
fourth
how
grade,
tiny
you
this is.
literally never guess what it was called in 1,000,000 years. Well, if it was first grade, that means you were a child, and I don't think you were that edgy, possibly. The magical stories of Noctua. There you go.
There you go.
That's my guess.
Started his brand early. Okay, let's see if I got it. So I just tie it to itself then?
Yeah, basically. You can tie it to the loop
Oh, true, true,
that you
true.
made at the front. That makes it easier. And you just try to make it into a knot that you can easily untie, basically.
Makes sense.
I'm not gonna try that right now because I'm too tired.
All good.
I think this is the only bracelet we're doing.
Yep.
Because I didn't realize how long it would be.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, and it's the point isn't to pump out bracelets, really fast. That's part of the fun is that
This is like a
takes a
small
while.
little gift you can do.
Exactly. Right, I think
But yeah, and then there you go, guys. You got your little bracelet.
you got the little bracelet. You can give your friends and family. You can give it to your
and
grandpa,
It's very simple. Yeah.
here we go.
And it's
Oh,
also
shoot.
somewhat comfortable because it's made out of thread. It's not. Maybe it might scratch if you put it on too tight. Don't put it on too tight. So, yeah.
I may or may not have screwed up the tying part. It's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. We're not gonna worry about that. It works. You can get it on, and you can twist and put it underneath. Look, chat, my very own. Loki, not too bad for my first real little.
Not too bad.
You
You actually did really good.
like for the parts that are actually sewn together, like it holds. It holds. It's got like a little candy cane, like a pattern here. I think the red and white one that you did was really smart. Like I
just
love
did
that
it
idea.
because I wanted to make sure you guys could see like it like clearly.
Yeah, that's cute.
So yeah.
Ooh. Well,
And you can now that you know the steps, like the simple steps, because this is why I started this as the first one because it's actually pretty simple.
yep.
You can always make a new one, and you can always get better at it. And if you want to take a step further, you can start do 4 strings and then fold it, and then there you go. You got it. You got hell.
And the more strings you add, the thicker it'll be width-wise, right?
Yeah. Yeah, basically. The more strings you add, yeah, it's the more thicker it will get.
I like
So
that.
think of like that pattern, but a little bit thicker because you're like basically like tying like 4 strings.
Yeah,
Together.
I like that. Noctua says
Though I will
friendship.
say it's a little bit more challenging because of how many strings there are, so it's kind of hard to keep track, and like the string gets everywhere. So
That makes sense.
do
So
that as well.
4 to 6 is kind of more ideal.
Yeah,
Sick.
like you could do it a 3-1, but yeah, definitely when you get more strings, it's a lot more complicated, and then especially when you consider other patterns. Because this is like a simple pattern from like a cross. It's like sort of like a zig, like one side zig. Other ones are like they go meet in the middle. That's a little bit harder. And then of course I've mentioned the heart-shaped ones. You can easily find these tutorials online if you want to try them out. You know, like a basic knot. Usually the other way to make the knot is like basically a backwards 4. So
Yeah, that made sense. Once like we got over that first hurdle of just kind of figuring out the pattern, it was smooth sailing from there. And like
exactly.
I found myself just zoning out, enjoying the conversation, and just like making pretty good speed after a while too, which was really fun.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to start this off, because I know that it's like it gets complicated at the very beginning because you don't know what you're doing, but once you get going, it's you're good. You don't need much help afterwards.
And is it next Tuesday and the Tuesday after that you're doing other crafts as well?
Not next Tuesday. I'm doing like next. Like I'm doing every like second week.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
So every other.
So my next one, the next one, which will be cross stitch, which I need to find a cross stitch to do if I'm gonna do it. I'm not fully confident in cross stitch, so I might actually remove that, but I don't know. Cross stitch will be on December 9th, and then crochet will be on the 23rd.
Perfect.
In December.
Well, chat, if you want to learn either of those two things, bring you said I think you're using starter kits for both. So if you guys want to follow along, those will be that. I gotta double check my craft stuff, so on whether or not I'll be for both of those. But it sounds mad fun. This was very fun to learn.
Yeah, I will say the crochet stuff is a little bit more complex in a way. I like it does become easier if you're like used to it and whatnot, but like it is a little bit more complicated because there's different like thickness of like yarn, and then you have to make sure you have the right hook, and there's also a bunch of supplies you can get. But you can get starter kits online. It's just that you have to be aware about how thick your thread is. Usually on like the thing that wraps around the yarn, you can tell like what hook you need, also what knit needle you need. So do recommend paying attention to the yarn you buy for the hook that you need.
That makes sense.
Other than that, the other things that I would say you'll probably need for a crochet, like you can probably find a crochet kit that's very cheap, like for like $10 to $15. But mainly what you need is like a hook, yarn, a little like clip. It's like a crochet clip that helps you track your rows. And then maybe a crochet needle. It's easier to get a crochet needle. It's just a very dull needle that you use with crochet, so you don't stab yourself.
That would not be ideal.
Yeah. And then probably scissors if you want to do it the easy way. I just usually rip the yarn because it's just easy to do that.
Dang. You're built different.
I'm built different. It's not that hard, actually. It's just like I think it's different than thread because the thread is like considerably more sturdy. When it comes to yarn, it just feels like more fragile, you know?
100%. It's so neat to see people who have learned how that process works, and just like watch them like sit down and just go crazy with the crocheting.
Yeah. I think by far the hardest thing that you'll probably need to learn is the magic ring. A lot of people get confused by it because there's so many steps sort of to making that. Like in a way, like when you first see it as like a newbie, it seems like very difficult, but in the long run, it's actually pretty easy. It's just that it's just like it gets confusing, you know?
Yes. Yeah, no, like once you know what
Like,
you're
I had
looking for,
difficulty.
it's like, oh, well, now I can do it.
Yeah.
But if you don't, it takes a bit.
Yeah. I'll definitely, hopefully, can explain it properly because I know Martin wants to learn how to make a magic ring. Don't be intimidated by it. You just need to find a right tutorial video about how to make a magic ring. Trust.
100%. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna start.
And there's also another way to make it that's simpler if we have to go through that route. I also know that way.
Oh, perfect. Siri, this was mad fun. Thank you for inviting me and letting me experience this alongside a chat. It was fun, just low key chilling, having a conversation, all that jazz. I look forward to seeing the future crafting ones.
For sure. I'm glad that you joined. I'm really glad that this was fun. I hope more people will join us next time. Hopefully, like I probably people just got busy. It's fine. But yeah.
Yeah, no, Tuesdays.
And then I'll make sure to post the live stream, and then maybe people will figure out through my wonderful explaining them how to.
Yeah, maybe they'll follow along with the VOD. Crafting streams are very fun. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna reset my whole. I'm gonna reset my room because this is the floor of my bedroom here, so I'm gonna put all these away. Seriously, this is bad. This is bad fun. Thank you for having me. This is very fun.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for coming along. And now you have a new way of giving gifts to people by making friendship bracelets. Yippee.
100%. All right, I'll see you later. Chat, you have a good night as well. Thanks for joining me and Siri Lush.
Yeah.
And if you want to do some crafts next time, not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after, we'll be doing, Siri will be doing another crafting one then. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, thanks for joining everybody. As always, I love having you. Bye. Bye-bye.
All right, goodbye, Siri. Thank you.